Hey, what's up guys? It says. I just wanted to go over my build a little bit, what I've been doing, give a little update. I've been kind of MIA for a little bit. I've been doing things around the house. Trying to get everything prepared. Fall, we got all these trees dropping leaves and everything like that. I've been trying to get my audio set up properly, more professionally on a studio level, and I found like the cheapest way to do it. So, that being said, that was a lot of fun trying to figure out all that stuff out, but started jumping back in Diablo 4 today, and I changed up my build a little bit. So, before I had a Bloodlance and Blood Surge, and I was trying to have both of them, but I found just in rotation, it's kind of annoying to have both of these skills, so I opted for one or the other, and I chose Blood Surge. Now, Blood Surge is really good for AoE clearing, and thanks to Rathma's Blessing all the way down here, or Rathma's Vigor, sorry, this is pretty good. Unfortunately, you have to maintain healthy status for this to apply. So pretty much, like, this will allow Blood Surge to just hit for an insane amount of damage. Plus, the more people are around, it hits pretty hard too. But you get in these moments when you're fighting against elites, where you're just not putting out much damage at all with Blood Surge. Until like a random amount. I'm still trying to figure out what's causing these random crits. I'm assuming it's Rathma's Vigor. Every 12 seconds doing it, but I know there's something else. I'm sounding really silly right now. It's probably Blood Surge itself, the modifiers. But anyway, I digress. The reason why I wanted to talk about this is because I'm starting to think that maybe I'd be better off with Bloodlance, but before I get on that, I wanted to talk about a little change I did down here on my little blood spells that I have. So what I did is I took, instead of just putting 1 point in everything, see how it works. I started to get a little bit more focused, and I went this way, just trying to maximize Blood Surge's damage and Fortify. So that's why I went back up here and changed this over to Fortify, which Hemorrhage. I had it over here in Acolyte's Hemorrhage, because I thought the attack speed would be better to gain essence back quickly. But now I'm realizing, like, in all that downtime you have, you want to be fortified as much as possible, so then you can do more damage, and just, overall tankiness, which I think is important. Over here I had, before, Paranormal Blood Surge, so I swapped it over to Supernatural Blood Surge, hence the increased damage, because of Fortified. So anytime like that, yeah, Blood Surge down here, sorry, I had a little brain fart right there. I was trying to make sure if this increased my survivability and damage, or just one or the other. It does both. Yeah, because over 50% of your maximum life, Blood Surge deals 20% increased damage. But also, you're fortified by 1% of your maximum life each time an enemy is hit by Blood Surge's Nova. So that's pretty good. So overall, it's making me pretty tanky. I'm working my points in Unliving Energy, and eventually I want to hit Imperfectly Balanced to increase my damage even more. And I came down here, not really worried about Bloodmist right now. Came down here, I'm still enjoying Iron Maiden. I know everybody is using Decrepify. I know Decrepify is really good. It was a tough choice for me. But I feel like Iron Maiden, the fact that I can spam this around all over. So if I get done clearing like one area, and my essence is pretty low, so when I go to the new area and there's a huge pack of mobs there, and I just start casting a bunch of Iron Maidens all over the place, usually it gives me back enough energy to get off, a couple of Blood Surges, get some corpses on the field, then hit them with the corpse tendrils, bring all the stragglers in, and then just finish them off. So it's pretty nice, I can see uses for Iron Maiden. I'm not sure if this is a fan favorite for most, but for me, I've been enjoying it. I can see moments where Decrepify would be better. But the fact is, I don't think Decrepify has anything that it makes it a free cast. It doesn't. Whereas Iron Maiden does. Enhance Iron Maiden. It just no longer costs essence when you put a point in here. So that's really nice to have. Got Destin's Brace. Close enemies take 6% more damage from you and deal 9% less damage to you. So this is like, 2 for 1. Getting damage reduction. And then I'm also doing a little bit more damage. Not anything to write home about. But this right here in the blood skills. Gruesome Mending. Sure, I could make this a little bit higher. I don't really care too much. I'm not doing too bad on Fortify, so I don't really care about the healing from potion or anything. It's fine. I cannot say that word, but I'm going to try for you guys. Cold-assed. Cold-asses blood. Yep, cold-ass blood. We'll settle for that. Cold-ass blood. While healthy, your blood skills deal 18% increased damage. It's pretty damn good. And then the further embark on that, we got Drain Vitality. Hitting enemies with blood skills has up to 30% chance to fortify you for 8% of your maximum life. So as you can see, I got Drain Vitality, I got Blood Surge itself, and then Hemorrhage. Everything is fortifying the hell out of me. Let me get down here. I said I was going to go all blood build, but Corpse Tendrils, it's Corpse and Corruption, and right there in the hashtag, or whatever you want to call that, and it's category, sorry. I'm thinking about social media too much, apparently. Corpse and Corruption tags. But if you come down here to Blighted Corpse Tendrils, Corpse Tendrils has a 35% chance to drop a blood orb when damaging enemies. Pretty good. So this helps me overall keep the enemies clumped up, so I'm ready to do some blood surges on them to make sure that I can maximize my AoE with that skill and keep fortified. So it's Corpse Tendrils is okay. I don't think it's that great. I could take it or leave it. It's okay to use sometimes. But I don't think it's crucial for anything. I've been using it, it's alright. I have been checking out another skill, Bone Prison. Like if I could change Corpse Tendrils for Bone Prison instead. I haven't tried it yet. It sounds kind of stupid in the tooltip, but once I use it, I'm pretty sure I'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, this does have use. Because what I'm thinking it just creates like those boulders around a circle area. Like the elites do to you sometimes. Where they create all these boulders out of the ground and like, you know, denies access to movement. Okay. So this is actually pretty cool if you went with Bone Prison, because any enemy trapped inside of it, you're going to get fortified. So that's another cool thing. So what you can literally do with this build, so far what I'm looking at, this build and I'm just trying to come up with something. I could go for like this super fortified tanky ass build. I don't know. I could definitely get rid of Blood Wave. I don't feel like Blood Wave's really that good at all. I just got it for the lols, but I'd rather change Blood Wave for Bone Prison. To me, Bone Prison just seems like, yeah, a big win. Because if I can like fortify more, oh my god, how many skills do I have that is just constantly fortifying me? My basic, my core, my Corpse and Macabre. I don't think my curse skills are. Might be wrong. No, but it does heal for 7% of my maximum life when enemy dies while afflicted with Iron Maiden. So yeah, so not fortify, but yeah, it does have something to do with my health. So curse, Corpse and Macabre. I think I already said that. No, I didn't. And then I wouldn't have an ultimate anymore. And then key passes, of course, I'd have this. This is just really cool, what I'm thinking with this build. But unfortunately, I'm not liking the playstyle of it. And, you know, I have a full inventory here, but I'm going to go ahead and run over and just give you an idea of why I don't like it. I like it, but I don't. It's a tough one for me. Okay. Blood Harvest is down here now. Alazar. I like this town, by the way. I really enjoyed this storyline quest. Can't remember the guy's name, but it's essentially the kingpin of this town. It was fun. In Backwater. It was fun doing that quest chain. So, starting off, bring everybody in, Corpse Tendrils, and then burn them down. Sure, that's cool. Let's keep in mind, those are regular mobs. Oh, here we go. Oh, perfect. Right next to a blood well. Too bad there's no corpses around. Okay, so watch my blood surge damage right here. 300s, 480, 472. Some big ones, thanks to Rathma's Vigor. You know, So that's cool. But essentially, for the most part, you're just down here at 400, 600, 200, 800 sometimes. Then you get these random 2k, 3k, 4k crits. Can't explain that to you at all. I really can't. I'm assuming that's Rathman's Vigor or just a accumulation of a lot of skills all coming together at the same time due to my Fortify being so high, increasing my overpower damage. That's what I'm thinking that is. It's just a mix of things, and mainly to do with my Fortify being so high. So if my Fortify was high all the time, sure, Blood Surge would be freaking nice. But you're gonna get in these situations. I mean, look at that, Jesus. That's due to Rathman's Vigor right there. That had nothing to do with Blood Surge itself as a skill. I hate leaving items on the ground. I really do. The magic items, I don't care. The rare items, I do, though. These could be, like, the best boots in the game, and I have no idea. I'm just running past it. See, okay, perfect example right here. Alright, and here comes the big hit. Nope. The big hit was on my basic attack for that 1100. When I was trying to do it for Blood Surge. But I hit the A button by accident. See, and then it... Wait, did he heal? Or is this a new one? And see, this is the part that I hate. I have to look down, wait for it to get close to 12, to know not to hit basic attack anymore, and then boom. To do that. So annoying. I wish that was up above me as a clear indicator, so I don't have to look all the way down to figure that out. When 12 seconds is up. Now I'm you know, right here, right next to my potions. Right above my Y button skill. Why do I need to look down there to figure out an ability when it's about to be ready? Why do I need to take my eyes off my character, what's going on screen so far away, to look back up? Why can't it be something up top, above my character's head, off to the bottom left or below? Let me move my buffs and debuffs around where I want. Let me have control of the UI so I can move that stuff where it's important. So, dude, I've been noticing a lot more people playing. And maybe there's more people like me that are returning Diablo 4 because they heard how Season Blood was actually not a complete shit show like Season 1 was. That's cool. But yeah, Blood Surge, it feels so strong when you're fighting just regular mobs. But the game's not all just regular mobs. So that's why I've been thinking, back to this long-winded point that I'm known and good for doing, I want to move everything from Blood Surge over to Bloodlance. I want to see, since I've already figured out a good idea what to do with Blood Surge by making this build, I want to see if I can replicate something similar, but for Bloodlance, and try to make Bloodlance just this, maybe not the best AoE build. I feel like Blood Surge has it there. But maybe I can make it so good at single target DPS, and then have some kind of AoE abilities. Because some of the items I've been looking at, I can't remember if it was this Blood Lance deals 30% increased damage to its primary target per lance enemy. I don't think it was that. Each cast of Blood Lance will launch an additional Blood Lance at a nearby enemy when it first hits an enemy that is already lance dealing. Okay, see, that's what I noticed. That's what started making me think more about Blood Lance possibly being AoE. Now keep in mind, I'm only level 35. I picked up that item around level 34 or 33, and I've just been like looking at it, thinking about it. Do I have this backwards? Should I be trying to increase Blood Lance and make... Because, dude, Blood Lance is so strong at single target DPS, so if you can add some element of AoE to that, oh my god. I'd rather just do that and never have to worry about Blood Surge again. Now, here's another thing. Blood Lance is not that fast, so I would have to stack items that had attack speed. For example, gloves. Right now I'm focused on overpower damage in general. That's gonna have to change though later on in World Tier 3 and Tier 4, of course. Right now, the game is not that difficult for me, so I can just go ahead and like stack damage as much as possible. But at some point, I'm gonna have to start worrying about survivability as well. Also, I have not really done any dungeons, so I have a lot of packs or not packs, but legendary aspects just hidden or unlocked. Locked. Come on, man, get your words right. But yeah, so I have a lot of things still locked up. I just been doing Blood Harvest this whole time. Just been grinding away. All these 35 levels here are mainly from Blood Harvest. Figured out, and before I hit like level 60 and 70, where I feel like I've made this wrong decision, stacking so much of my items in a Blood Surge and trying to profit off its ability, Blood Surge's potential in general. I want to maybe take a step back right now and focus more on Big Daddy Bloodlance for sure. And I'm not sure which one to do. Supernatural Bloodlance sounds cool, but it's pretty much just like a free big damage Bloodlance every 6 times, or every 6 casts. But then you have this one, while at least 2 enemies or a boss are affected by Bloodlance, you gain 15% attack speed, and I think that's important. Because that's pretty much going to make this thing a machine gun, if I can stack it with items. So correct me if I'm wrong, or please let me know in the comments if I'm onto something cool here. But I want to give a little overcap in my game so far. My time in Seasonal Blood 2, I wish I could put more time to it. I'm trying. I got a little baby and a wife and, responsibility, so I'm trying to put as much time as I can. And after recently, a lot of my recent time, let's be real, I've been trying to improve my stream or my recording abilities. And I feel like I finally got it somewhere nice. Hopefully you guys are hearing a better mic quality. You're hearing better audio from me now. That was a big concern for me. My dad, he used to record music. He had a lot of professional studio equipment. He was a guitarist. He did a lot of songs. He made a lot of things. And, watching him, I guess it kind of rubbed off on me to know what good audio should sound like. So maybe I had decent audio before, but I knew the things that sounded bad. So I wanted to work on it. And I don't know much about audio at all. I just tried my best, remembering some of the small things that my dad taught me, and then getting help from other people that knew more about the equipment, and I told them exactly what my problem was. I didn't try to let them rip me off and sell me stuff I didn't need. I would always ask, mono channel versus stereo channel, just a bunch of things you guys probably don't care about, and I don't blame you. But I want to make sure that anything I record for you guys, if you're taking the time to watch me or listen to me mainly, that it's a good recording. And you guys got good audio, it's something to enjoy. I don't want to put out subpar content out there. I don't want to put crappy audio out there, at least. Maybe I can put subpar content, but definitely not bad audio. I want you guys not to bleed from your ears. That's a nice outfit. I forgot how to zoom in here. There it is. Yeah, I like that. No, come back. Ugh. I like my outfit, though. Changed it to Seasonal 1. I didn't know I had the whole armor, by the way. I had no idea, but apparently I did. I'm not a gameplay reviewer, nothing like that. I'm just a guy that plays, and you're here for me. You're here for my perspective. If you feel the same way, if we're like minds, where we were both so disappointed about Diablo 4, and then plus the side of me that you get to see, it's a little bit more humble, a little bit more average guy feel. So hopefully you like this type of content. I guess I don't hate saying content, man. I feel like some kind of freaking weirdo on social media, some kind of a content creator that's just like doing these fake things in front of a blue or a green screen, showing that they're in Maui or something, but they're like really in their freaking grandma's basement. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff to say. Yeah, I'm trying to keep it focused on this Diablo 4 video about... Hello, doggy. Yeah, just trying to keep it focused on Diablo 4 here, but Just want to give you guys an idea what I've been doing, why it's been so long since the videos came out, and hopefully this video right here just sounds freaking awesome compared to everything that I've released before. I do have a couple of scripts that are in the making. I wouldn't say scripts like where it's like forced. It's from the heart. I speak out loud, and if I like what I said out loud, I try and write it down. Those are my scripts. I've had written a couple scripts that where I didn't do that, and it just feels too formal. It's like a different person's taken over when I write, so I have to speak out loud now. I've even tried recording myself saying some things and then listening to over and recording it. So, trying some new things here. I'm still growing as a YouTuber. I'd like to get to the point one day where I could be a streamer / YouTuber. That'd be really cool. But let's be honest, that's like 5-10 years in the future, if I even get to that point. Because there's a lot of people that stream or record for 10 years, and they may only have 10 subscribers or 10 followers or whatever. It may not be for you. But what you have to understand is if you're going to put out content, if you're going to be a streamer, if you're going to be a recorder and make YouTube videos, then you need to be prepared to make content that people enjoy to watch. You need to be prepared to just to remind yourself it's not about you. Seen these guys where they think it's simple enough to throw them some background music when they go stream and just sit there, and they have somebody come in their chat and say hello and they don't reply to them. Things like that. And they want to talk about silly things, kind of like what I'm doing right now. Let's be real. Like, oh, my audio setting is so embarrassing. No one cares, dude. Just what does it sound like? The reason why I'm giving the update from audio is because I feel like you guys deserve it. It's been shit past couple of videos I've uploaded, and I finally feel like I got something good now. But I don't want to get too far off topic. I'm probably going to edit a lot of that out. Maybe not too much, but at least enough. And I really just want to talk about my build in general. What direction I might be going here. Definitely doing a full 80. Going to try. I need to get some items first, right? Can't just leave Blood Surge yet to go for Bloodlance. I got to get the right aspects. But that is what I'm going to be looking for. Items that give me attack speed. Items that improve the rank of Bloodlance as much as freaking possible. As much as freaking possible. And I'm going to be doing an overall look at my build. But I won't be changing it too much, to be honest with you. Might get rid of Blood Wave. Really not liking it. I might change that over for Bone Prison instead. Now, I'm not sure if Bloodlance does better with vulnerable enemies. I really was trying to stay away from the vulnerable effect since it's been nerfed into the ground, and I would like to try Overpower. It seems like they've been trying to make Overpower more viable. So I would like to try that. Yeah, I don't see anything here naturally that talks about Overpower or Vulnerable, except for this one, but that's like every 6 cast of Bloodlance it overpowers, who cares? Talking about like base damage all the time, like what does it do? There is no Overpower or Vulnerable. Not until 6 cast if you have Supernatural Bloodlance, and I don't care about that. I really don't. So yeah, I gotta really sit down for like 10 minutes. This game doesn't require a spreadsheet like Path of Exile, but I still, I still like doing that. I do it for Grim Dawn a little bit of times, not too heavily, because I have some websites that I go to that already have like the calculators for me and everything. But for, I don't know if there's any websites like that for Diablo 4. Maybe I should look that up. Because, like Grim Dawn, you got Grim Tools. So you can get an idea with your skill build and look at everything, and you can add shit up if you want. I don't know if Diablo 4 has anything like that. I've never really looked at that. Might have to Google that soon. That'd save me a lot of time writing shit down or typing stuff in Office Libre. So yeah, I'm going to look over this, get an idea how to build a really strong Bloodlance build. Something I've never done before. And I think the reason why I'm going to do it for Diablo 4, I just want to give you guys an idea. Something that's well thought out. I put some time to think about it. Still don't have Paragon board unlocked. I wish I could still just look at it though, you know? Why does it have to be locked out? I wish I could just look at it. That way I can kind of get an idea too. I guess I can look online, not a big deal. But yeah. You guys, I don't know if you liked this video, but if you liked me talking, leave a like. If you want to see more stuff like this, just more some average dude takes on things. Right now, I'm on a D4 kick, so I'll be talking about this a little bit, but I would like to talk about other things as well, not primarily just a gaming channel. So far, yes. Everything else that I'm writing is just taking a long time. I don't feel like it's perfect. I feel like it'd be better for a podcast or actual discussion with other people. And I want to see if I can do some interviews or something like that just to make the video so much better. So I'm on the fence with some of these longer videos. So I had a bunch of stuff that should have been released in like a week or two, but now I'm like rethinking it all, and I want to make it better, because if I'm going to put a video out there, I want to make sure it's good, or at least decent, like this video, like decent, you know, not like good or great, but you're here for me, you're here to hear me talk, hopefully. I don't I don't think I'm some omnipotent, I cannot say that word, omnipotent, omnipotent God, where you have to listen to me. Just if you like my vibe. So, anyways, leave a comment down there. Let me know if you guys have any ideas about the Bloodlance build. I'd like to check it out. See if you guys have anything you're doing similar right now with the overall, just the Blood Surge build that I'm doing. If you guys are doing something kind of similar to this with the Corpse Tendrils and Iron Maiden. And, what was it? Supernatural Blood Surge. And then using Fortify from Initiate's Hemorrhage. So, you know, things like that. And, of course, Rathman's Vigor. So you guys let me know what you're doing. If you guys are, like, past level 50 with this similar build like this, let me know, please, what you're doing in the Paragon board to make Blood Surge so powerful to where I can rethink ever using Bloodlance ever again. Because right now I'm feeling like Bloodlance is the play. Because it's just going to hit way harder than Blood Surge. So, you know, that actually sounds like shit. Because look at the damage that Blood Surge does. 416 to 508. Then you look over here, it's 416 to 508 on Bloodlance. It's the same. So what makes Bloodlance hit so much harder? I always watch Bloodlance like just freaking nuking single targets. I have no idea why. See, I really got to sit down with this game, and now that I got all my audio issues figured out, this will be the time. This will be the time for me to really delve into this and catch up. I know there's so many people at level 100 right now. They even got their second characters level 100, and I'm still over here at level 35. But we'll get it, though, guys. See you, Mr. Doggy, and see you guys later. Be safe out there. Peace.